Here we are. We're live.
Okay, we're live. She's making some adjustments.
Someone said that they couldn't see the
Wait,
table yesterday.
I know, but now they're just looking at our feet.
I know, but they couldn't. This lady's like, I want to watch you, but we can't. I can't see what you're doing.
Do you see what they see
My
right
name
now?
is John Chambers.
They can see our shoes.
Maybe we try bringing it a little closer. I don't know. It's really hard to please everybody.
Well, we don't need to please them. We just need to let
Well,
them
she
see
was
us.
complaining that she couldn't see the table. She couldn't see what we were doing. She couldn't hear us.
Okay, well,
I don't know.
can you see what they see on your computer?
Yeah, they can see me now.
Okay.
This is a really bad. Yeah, you're totally cut off. You're cut out of the thing. Really bad. Yeah, you're totally cut off. You're cut out of the thing.
Whoops. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we, if you haven't noticed, we have kind of come off to a very scrambly start. So forgive us. We're out of breath.
Yeah.
But we're here and we're ready to rock and roll. So,
Are we?
disclaimer.
Disclaimer: if you don't like live videos, then skip this and wait for the edited videos. These live videos are not replacing my edited videos. They are something extra for the people who want them, who enjoy live videos, who want to interact with us live and get their questions answered, who want things to do during the situation that we are in right now. This is nothing like the edited videos. I totally get that. So if you don't like them, no hard feelings, but please do not tell me that you don't like them because I don't want to hear it. You can just skip it and wait for the ones that you do like. And we also say hello to everyone in the first couple minutes, so if you don't like that and you're watching on the replay, you can fast forward through that. Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
and we're going to say hi to everybody. So if you don't like that either, then just go do something else. Come back in 3 minutes.
Lindy Hopkins said, I was a bit worried something was wrong with you guys. There was.
But we're okay. We're okay.
We're okay, but
There's been a lot going on, but one good thing happened about 10 minutes ago. You want to tell him
What was the good thing?
what we just did? She's so inundated by all the stuff that happened before.
It's been one of those mornings where you wake up and you just feel like you can't even deal with one more thing. Like you just want to stick your head in the sand and cry. Like it was a catastrophe of a morning almost from the minute that I woke up.
Yeah, but she you know, with
I've
God's
already-
strength, she's still walking.
I've already put on my eyelashes, cried them off, and had to reapply them. I've had a couple nervous breakdowns and a couple of embarrassing moments. Have you ever talked to someone on the phone and then found out you were on speakerphone and everyone could hear what you just said?
And you weren't happy with what you said?
That among many other things have happened today. But yeah.
But Debbie sold the couch and she hand delivered it. Well, she didn't hand deliver it. The person came to pick it up. And about 10 minutes ago, we loaded it into their van.
And she's
that
a
is-
happy customer.
She is driving
But
home.
I thought she was coming tomorrow.
So she was freaked out. She wasn't ready. But
No.
she got it all ready and she ran home, and because it was here, it wasn't at the store, and so there was a
I was
little
supposed
bit
to
of
be at the
that.
store, and my dad came to help me, and I had not painted the bottom part of the cushion yet of the couch, and my dad turns it over and he goes, "This looks horrible." He goes, "Are you gonna let it go like this?" And I had, here's a testament to our paint.
She fixed it so fast, and it's beautiful. It was so
You see this can of
beautiful.
black velvet? There was this much left in the bottom. And because this paint is so pigmented, I was able to put 2 coats on the bottom of that cushion and seal it a couple hours before the customer showed up. But I was here at my house, I wasn't at the store. I'm like, this is how much black velvet I have left. This much, probably 1 ounce. And she did give me a heads up. It was totally my mistake. It was not her mistake at all. She said what day she was coming. I, with my poor vision, thought I read the 15th, and it was the 14th.
We
And
all thought it was the 15th.
yeah,
because
and
of
Melissa
that.
called me. She's like, she's here for the couch. I'm like, no, that's tomorrow. And then I look on the website just to double check, and no, it was today.
And she drove 2 hours, so Debbie had to run back home and get it ready.
Yeah.
And so anyway, we are here. It was beautiful. It was so sad to say goodbye to it because it was so stinking beautiful. And she's very happy. We got to meet her, and she's gonna give it some love. She has the perfect place for it where everything shows off so beautifully.
It was just emotionally traumatic because I'm a perfectionist when it comes to my work, especially if I'm selling it to someone.
Yeah.
So I was just going over it with a fine-tooth comb, and to have to like scramble and get that cushion painted and everything was just it was very, very on top of other things. That wasn't the only thing. No, it wasn't.
So the usual suspects are here. We're happy to have you all here with us.
Mary Golzendorf, Danny Lyons,
Gavin, Dina, Alta,
Gavin's here, Rose,
Dreaming Cat Studios.
One Heart Mess. I feel like I don't know why you named yourself One Heart Mess, but that's me today for sure. Bettina Weinhold, Lindy Hopkins, Michelle Cook,
Kara from Kara's Color Me Vintage.
Hey Kara.
I got her video this morning, and it has been uploading for the last 2 days. Well, since last night. So
2 days.
I don't know why. I don't know why it's taking so long, but it's hopefully gonna post tomorrow morning.
Okay.
And
So thank goodness I decided last night to start on the idea, because normally I come up with these ideas that we're going to craft with when I wake up in the morning. I get up at 5:30, I go through Pinterest, and I try and think of something. But I'm like, last night I'm like, Debbie, you need to like put more thought and effort into this. You know, maybe think about. So I went back to the store last night. Melissa and I were brainstorming, and I was looking through Pinterest. And I actually did a whole project last night so that I would feel like more of a prepared person. And I woke up feeling like, oh, you've got a handle on things, Debbie. You're working ahead of time. And then everything else happened. I'm like, oh no, you're still an idiot.
well, just think though, had you not prepared, that would have hit you on top of not being prepared.
There would be no SHIT show today.
So the margins were there because you planned ahead.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to show you how the keychains turned out that we made yesterday. I am so happy with these. I posted pictures of them on Facebook.
Those are really pretty.
But aren't those cool? Like here's the wood back that we stained. I think they're beautiful. I love these. I want one for my own keychain. But look how cool that turned out. Isn't that awesome?
So I don't know what happened to my necklace, but somebody tried to do more to it, and and so I'm gonna work on that a little bit. And then
you can't win them all.
she didn't like mine, and then I don't know. Well, it's unfinished. So,
Okay. So I went on Pinterest last night and I saw all these clamshells that were like decoupaged on the inside and painted like in an iCat pattern and a batik pattern. And then I made that bowl the other day. Where is it? I made this bowl last week, and I'm like, ooh, wouldn't that be cool to do this to the inside of a seashell? So we have all these seashells. We have 12 of these, and we turned them into kits. And I attempted to make one last night, and as you can see, it's totally cracked. So I figured out what I did wrong, so I did it right. This one is done correctly, and I'm gonna paint it. I did it ahead of time so I can paint it. And then I have another one that I'm gonna make from scratch, and I'm gonna tell you what I did wrong and how to get this look. But it's more of the lace, using the lace as a pattern. So on our website, you can get a shell, you can get a container of paper clay, you get the lace, you get the copper patina, you get some mermaid tail, and you get all of these little seashells and beads, because I'm gonna glue them to the edge like I tried to do on this one that I ruined. And it's like a little soap dish or jewelry dish kit for $19, I think, $17, something like that. So we're gonna just attempt this, and Danielle, what are you doing?
Okay, so we have these on the website, these cute little canvas black and canvas cream pouches, and they have little zippers, you know, so for like makeup or something. And I am going to use these beautiful, we haven't used stamps very much, so these are the butterfly stamps by IOD,
I love those.
and these are gorgeous.
Yeah.
So I am gonna stamp butterflies on the outside of these little pouches, and I'm also going to, because that seems like I can do that, and Debbie wants to.
You guys asked for resin jewelry, so.
You guys were asking for resin jewelry, so I'm also going to use, the theme is butterflies today, so I'm going to use the butterfly mold by Iron Orchid Designs, and I'm going to, Debbie has these little ring, what do you call these, Debbie?
Ring bases.
They're ring bases. So Debbie, these are on the website, and I'm going to make a resin butterfly, like kind of like Debbie made the bee ring. I'm gonna make a butterfly ring, and then I'm also gonna make a butterfly necklace.
Okay, so your kit comes with like a 1/2 ounce of clay in a little jar. We like divvy up the clay and put it in jars so that it's nice and airtight. But I want to show you what I did wrong with this one last night. So I made this one last night, and I didn't glue it to the shell first. So the clay I just laid it in the shell, and then the clay started to shrink, and it pulled up away from the shell, and I tried to push it back flush with the shell, and that's where the crack happened. So the second time I did it, I rolled out the clay, and then I put glue on the inside of the shell, and I pushed the clay down onto the glue, which kept it flush, and it stretched it as it dried so that you don't get the cracking, if that makes sense. So I'm going to show you, this one is dry and ready to paint just about. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, and do another one so you can see it in action.
Okay, do you have resin, a resin kit for me, and gloves?
Oh yeah, oh my God, I forgot, it's resin. Are you going to be all right?
I know.
Are you scared?
Well, I'm gonna wear gloves. I'm gonna wear gloves today.
The resin is on the coffee table, the dishes are right there. I might have taken the gloves to the.
Here's the gloves over there. I see them.
Oh, now I'm starting to get nervous.
About what?
Because I forgot, this is a glove situation.
I'm gonna wear gloves. Don't worry.
I'm not scared of resin, but stamps concern me. I have yet to master the stamps. And IOD has so many beautiful stamps, and I see so many wonderful projects with the stamps, but I've been a chicken.
Well, I'm gonna pour the resin and let that sit, and then I'm gonna go to the stamps.
Okay.
Somebody asked me, who was it? Like crafty old cat Dora said, "Hey Danielle, did Debbie like your idea?" I forgot to tell her about it.
What idea?
Remember yesterday I said I have an idea for a craft project, but I'm not gonna say it publicly. So I gotta remind me to tell you today.
Okay. Oh, we forgot the phone case thing.
Oh yeah.
We could do the phone case too.
Well, don't you feel like I have enough?
Maybe.
Okay. We'll do that next week.
I did say that we were gonna do that. We'll
Well,
see if we have time.
I haven't even cleaned my area.
I was planning to do that, but it's been a catastrophe, a craft-tastrophe all morning, like one thing after the next. I haven't had a stressful day like this in a long, long time. It's been cray-cray.
Yeah. I've had days like that, and I know you just want to crawl up in a ball, like a fetal position, and just cry.
I know.
But you know, it's like those are the times I scream out to God, help, and I get up and I just keep going, and He gets me through.
I know, and then when you're over it, you're like, oh God, man, I feel so different now, but boy, it sure was emotional then.
Okay, so
Cobweb is there with the zippered pouch links and the kit link. Oh, what protein drink do you use? Barbara Yulio wants
Oh.
to know. I wanted to show you guys something too that I have that I forgot to wear.
Barbara Yulio. Oh, I know. I think that is. Whoops. It's going by so fast. Oh, Erin, you're excited to see me back on the resin task.
We have another kimono, and I forgot to show it. I love this kimono. Look at how cute it is. It comes in small, medium, and large. I like it because I'm short, so I feel like I drowned in those super long ones. So look at how it's got this really pretty print on it. It's like a minty green with the floral situation. It's on the website. It's super, super pretty. And look at the sleeves. This, like, I am too short to wear the other kimonos, but I will wear this one. Totally love it.
You wore that yesterday over to my house. I loved it. It was so
I know.
cute.
I'm keeping this one for me. It's cute because I like the kimono idea,
Yeah.
but when stuff goes all the way down to here, I feel like I'm like a little girl dressing up in her mom's clothes because I'm short. But this is Perte.
Okay, so I forget who asked, but I drink the Keto Ancient Nutrition's protein powder. It's made with bone broth, and I love it.
Okay, so you get your clay right about to the size of a little tortilla. And then your kit comes with this lace, or if you have clay and lace at home or whatever you want to use to create texture. You could also use that Bohemia stamp that I love. Where's the Bohemia stamp? Didn't I have it? I use the Bohemia stamp for the bowl.
Here she goes, looking for stuff again.
I found it. So here's the Bohemia stamp. Or you could use the lace. I'm going to show you both ways.
Uh-oh, I think I need to mix this really good, right? Is that what the trick is, mixing?
Yeah, till it's clear. You did it, right? You put the two parts together?
Yeah, put the two parts together, but it doesn't look clear
Well,
yet.
it's not perfectly clear, but it's clear enough. It's not cloudy anymore.
Okay.
Okay,
It's
so
already starting to get hot, too.
yeah, pour it in.
Okay.
So I put a lot of pressure, and I roll from the inside out. I may have rolled a little too much. No, I like to roll deep because I like really deep stamp markings. And then you get a really nice deep impression like that, and that's how I made my bowl. But I'm gonna do it with the lace instead because your kit comes with the lace. Actually, this one already has the lace. I'm just gonna show you, and then I'll probably use the Bohemia stamp again. But I wanna show you how the lace does.
Well, I definitely made too much, so I'm making lots of necklaces.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like hard to know how much to use, but that stuff goes a pretty long way.
Yeah.
Do we have cornstarch? I think I put it away.
Okay. Woo, that got hot. I could feel it. Delissa says I look like a lab tech.
So the gal that bought my sofa, her name is Mina, and she lives about 2 hours north of here, and she's a nurse. And
Very nice. And she
She's-
was so happy.
yeah, she said she's been dealing with the COVID patients, and what she says what she's seeing is really encouraging, and that she's only seen mild cases, and
You know.
she feels really encouraged, and like people need to get back to work, which was wonderful to hear, especially coming from a nurse.
Yeah.
And it was really like what an honor to sell the couch to a nurse.
I know.
Like one of the scariest jobs right now. So it was really cool to meet her, and
we all wore masks. We were all very careful.
yeah.
But it's very encouraging to hear that from
Yeah.
her.
Yeah. Y'all could use a little hope. Okay, so I've got my tortilla again. Now I'm going to use the lace instead of the stamp. And I'm just gonna roll from the inside out. And then I'm gonna do this side. I don't mind if it overlaps a little bit. I'm gonna roll this way. And then I just get all the areas with my stamp. And it ends up looking
Oh, we got a super chat.
like this.
Dreaming Cat
Isn't that cool?
Studio.
Dreaming Cat Studio, thank you.
You are both so generous with your time and talent. Aw, thank you.
Okay, so I just showed you how I got the lace pattern, but I am gonna do the Bohemia one, so I have two different ones to show you. So that you can see different versions of the same situation.
Okay.
Wow, that is so nice, thank you.
Okay, so while that resin is drying, I'm gonna do the black one first. And I'm gonna
Oh yeah,
put
I don't think I've seen the black zippered pouch. The last time you did a zippered pouch, you did the natural
yeah.
one.
So I'm gonna use this butterfly up here. It looks like it's gonna fit and it's gonna be really pretty. So I have an idea that might be kind of fun. So, do you have any paper plates, Debbie?
No, but I have plates.
What about a flat bowl or a flat black plate?
Black plate?
A flat one.
Does it have to be black?
No, flat. No black. It's fine. Any plate, just flat.
Oh dear. All these special requests. Are plates flat?
Yeah, plates are flat, right?
Yeah. I'm also hungry because I didn't have any time to eat today.
She's hangry.
Here, I'm gonna give you a choice of two. These are as flat as I got.
All right, so am I supposed to peel that off?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Man, it's taken me a long time to even get this thing going. Because I've been jabbering on, having a little pity party for myself today.
Okay, this is gonna be a beautiful butterfly. See that butterfly stamp? So, watch this, you guys. I have an idea.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited to see. Okay, I'm going to do the Bohemia stamp again, just for variety. Sometimes you can roll it so deep that it gets stuck in the stamp. So don't get too aggressive, but I like them deep.
Oh, Debi Sillo just joined the creative design team.
Oh, welcome, Debbie. That is awesome. Tell her what to do, Danielle.
So, if you don't know what to do, you'll go to Debbie's Design Diary YouTube channel. You'll go to the community tab and you'll scroll down and find the latest workbook download. The link to download the workbooks are only active for 45 days. So be sure to do that as soon as you can. Download it to your computer and then you own it. You can print them whenever you want, but you just want to download. And then we go live on the first Sunday of every month for the creative team.
Okay, so I'm fitting the clay into my shell. Oh my gosh, we got another super chat. That is nuts. Thank you, you guys.
Aww.
And I'm gonna trim it up at the top because I'm gonna glue shells up here. So I'm just gonna take a knife. We have one.
Let's see here.
And I am gonna trim it. I'm not worried about it being exact because I'm gonna edge this with seashells. With the last one, I had a bunch of excess clay, so I just flipped the shell over and I traced, and I got rid of the excess clay. But this is the part where you can make a mistake, like I did with the cracked one, so I'm going to show you. This is a crucial thing, at least in my opinion it is. I'm putting my little extra piece of clay back in the jar so it doesn't dry out. So if I left this like this, the clay takes like 12 hours to dry. I would come back and the clay shrinks as it dries. So there was like an air pocket between the shell and the clay, and I pushed it down and then it cracked. So instead of doing that,
I need help for a second. I didn't realize that these were gonna be part of that.
that's okay. Let it dry all the way and you
Oh,
can
okay.
trim that easy.
Okay. I can
So-
cut it or something?
Yeah, you can cut it.
Okay.
So
I'm
I'm
like,
gonna
"Oh!"
I'm gonna take some of my Aleene's tacky glue, and I'm just gonna put a little bit in the shell. Doesn't take very much. It's super strong glue. I'm gonna take a brush and just brush the whole inside of the shell with the glue. I probably put too much glue in here. Get it all the way to the edges. Yeah, I could have used half the amount of glue probably. Aleene's tacky glue is non-toxic. It dries clear. It's very strong. It's probably the strongest non-toxic glue you will find. So now I have it all covered inside the shell, and I'm gonna lay my clay back in like so, and then I'm gonna press it down so it's flush, and this way when the clay dries, the glue will hold it in place, so it will kind of stretch into place, and as it shrinks it will still stay in place, and you can avoid the cracking. I'm gonna rinse out this because this is a really good brush and I don't want glue on it. Okay, so this one I have to wait for it to dry. I have this one that's been drying for a couple hours. It's not totally dry yet, but it's dry enough to paint. And then I have this one that was ruined, but I still think I could salvage this. I could go wait for it to dry totally and maybe fill it in with some more clay like wood putty and still use it.
Okay, so.
Okay. So your kit comes with the mermaid tail, which I am going to use. And like this clay was all the way to the edge this morning, so it does shrink as it dries, but it shrinks in and stays in place. Are you reading any comments? They're talking to Gavin about something. I think he had a situation.
Oh. Okay, so do you see what I'm doing, Debbie? I'm trying to mix, like, see? I'm trying to put colors together on a plate.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna dip the stamp in it, so it's already sort of pre-mixed together with lots of colors.
I would try using the brayer instead. Instead
What do you mean,
of
what's a
dipping
brayer?
this thing. Where is it?
Instead of dunking this in it?
Yeah, I would roll the brayer in the paint and then roll it across the stamp.
Well, how do I get this look on my butterfly?
First we gotta find the frickin' brayer.
Okay.
Dang it.
All right, I'll let you look while I get my.
Here it is. Okay.
I need to sand the stamp before spraying
Yeah,
the paint?
you
What
do.
does that
You
mean?
You need to rough up the stamp.
What does that mean?
It's
part of the trick?
It's
Who
part
said
of
that?
the, when you have a brand new stamp, you gotta rough it up.
Oh.
These people know more than us, don't
I know. That was Barbara Yulio. She's the expert.
Yeah. Oh, God. Lord, where is my sandpaper? I really need to get
Well, I
this.
can go rough it up on the concrete.
Here, no, here's some sandpaper. So you just lightly scuff it up, and it helps it do something. I think it helps it accept the dye or
The top?
yeah, you just go like this, ever so slightly, and it kind of, it's like priming the stamp. I went to the IOD stockist training for a couple of days, and they told us to do this. I didn't ask why, I just did it.
Yeah. That's awesome.
But yeah, that's what you do. So the brayer is there now.
Okay.
So what I would do is I would roll that brayer across your paint,
Okay.
and then you want to roll it across the stamp, and then press your stamp down. And maybe, like what I like to do, especially when I'm gonna stamp on fabric, is I practice on paper first,
Oh, okay.
just to see if you like the way it looks before you commit to the fabric.
All right, well, let me make sure I know how to do this. I'm working in a mess today, so.
Hey man, I tried.
So, but once I do this, I'm gonna ruin what I want, so.
Yeah, you'll have to do it again. So it's like a catch-22. Do you want to ruin what you started, or do you want to just take a chance and put it right on your thing, and maybe it'll be good?
Take a chance on me!
Maybe it'll be good, maybe it won't. You just don't know. You just don't know. I feel like I need to get a bunch of scrap fabric and stamp my head off for like a whole day until I feel confident enough, and then I'm gonna be a stamper, because I see all these other people stamping like crazy and it looks amazing, and I sell all these awesome stamps from IOD, but I never use them because I'm too much of a chicken. And so I'm just gonna have a day where I just have a stampede, and I'm gonna get over it, and I'm gonna become stampy. You know what I mean?
Okay, I already see that this is not gonna be the way I want it.
See, that's why I said practice.
Because it just started mixing together, and I didn't want it to mix
Well,
together.
use your like toothpick or your wooden stick to swirl it more.
Well, see, now I'm blending the colors and making a new color. I just wanted it to have spots of orange, spots of blue. So,
It's a
yeah.
neat concept, but you know, sometimes that's how ideas are born. You gotta tweak it and adjust and tweak it and adjust until you.
yeah, see, now it's just a big muddy mess. Okay, that didn't work. So, well, I was just gonna dunk my butterfly in it, so. Okay,
You
see?
could, but I'm worried that if you just dunked your butterfly that you wouldn't get a good impression, because
Yeah, that's
you're
true.
supposed to use brayers or the stamp pad. I've never heard of anyone just dunking their stamp in the paint.
Well, I've never done stamps before.
I know. That's why I gave them to you, because I don't know.
Okay, so scratch that idea. I'm gonna practice on this piece of paper here. I mean, it's kind of, yeah, it's a big muddy mess, you guys. So, just pretend you didn't see that.
No, they need to know. They need to know so they can avoid.
I just put another out there, and I even cracked myself up on that one.
What?
What? Christy, what are you saying?
Oh,
Danielle
Chrissy
put
must have
3
come up
colors down as stripes totaling the width of the brayer.
with- There's the inside of the
Okay.
shell now. Now I'm gonna go dry this with the hair dryer, and I'm gonna come back with the copper patina.
Wait, don't leave me.
Why not?
Okay, so somebody said to put 3 stripes of color down, and then the width of the brayer, and then roll it instead of trying to, you know.
Listen to them, because they probably know more than me. I am not good with the stamps. All of you stampers out there, tell her what to do, because I know nothing.
All right, so we're gonna try this again. I mean,
We need
the
your,
stamp itself is looking kind of cool. But
I love those butterfly stamps, but I do not know how. The only thing I can stamp is stamping into clay. The stamp and the ink, it freaks me.
Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do, okay, somebody said, Nancy, Danielle, you need to not put the paint on super thick because it will be a blob. Okay, I figured that out. Lava Wood says, yes, Danielle, just roll in one direction. If you roll in multiple directions, it blends the paint. Okay, I figured that one out. Okay, so let's see. Debi Silo, I just joined your membership and I heard what you told me to do about downloading something and still can't figure it out. So if you go to the community tab under the Debi's Design Diary YouTube page, find the tab that says community. Then you'll see members only posts that we do. And you just have to scroll and find the workbook post. When you find it, you click on that link and you follow the prompts to download it. And it'll download to your computer. Then you can just, once it's on your computer, you can print it anytime. But the link itself expires after 45 days. So, okay, so I'm gonna try this again, folks. Let me grab, I need, okay.
Okay, now I am gonna do my famous decrepit dust in the grooves situation, because everybody knows how much I love that.
Okay, so I'm gonna do.
Oh, there goes the bees. What a hot mess it is today. If there ever was a SHI.
They're saying I can't have the paint too thick, so I just need to. I guess I just need to.
Why don't you try the ink instead?
Well, I'm gonna do the blue here. And then I'm gonna do this blue.
They're all saying a whole bunch of stuff for you, Danielle. Gavin says, Danielle, don't worry, you're doing good.
Thanks, Gavin. I'm not. This is not my thing, but
You're doing
Okay.
good.
all right. And then I think I'll just do. Oh man, I'm really messing myself up here. This color is not going to show up on black.
Yeah, well, that's a super bright blue.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm putting clear wax over the shell now. You can see how it totally deepens the color, like it dries flat and then you put the wax on and it deepens it up again. And then as it dries, it gets a little bit lighter again. But before this wax dries, I'm gonna sprinkle in the decrepit dust because the decrepit dust needs something to stick to. And then I'm gonna work it down, down, down into all of the textured areas because there's so much texture in the lace that is stamped into the clay that I want it down in there. Kind of takes on a look like leather in a way. And now,
Okay, and I do want orange in there, but I'm scared.
just dribble just a tiny bit of orange. Okay, there it is how it's looking now before I wipe it back. And now I'm gonna wipe it. See how I'm wiping it off and look what's happening. The contrast, which I love. Oh my gosh, you guys, the lace makes such a good stamp. Look at that. Oh,
Okay. I hope I don't make a muddy brown again. So you guys see what I did here? What do I do?
is that not miraculous or something?
So I'm just gonna, the width of the brayer.
Danielle, look at my shell. It looks, I wanted it to look like it was from India.
Oh wow, that's beautiful.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. Okay, so Debbie, what do you think? See how I got this?
Yeah, I would just, I think you want to, I would roll it and then I would you guys tell me if I'm wrong. You don't want too much paint on your brayer because you don't want it to get down into low spots. You just want it to graze the high points of the stamp. So I would put my brayer lightly across that and then make sure you don't have too much paint and then go across the butterfly. And
Okay, so everybody's saying just roll the brayer through one time.
yeah, just one time.
This way. And then off
I'm
limit.
scared for you.
I know. Is it gonna roll? I don't feel like it's rolling. It's not rolling, it's just pushing.
Will she be able to do it? Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm at the Olympics for crafting.
Okay,
Everybody's
here we go.
like, here she goes. And it's a triple axle. And when
Ah!
she lands it. Okay, and the paint dries quick, so then there's the other thing is that you have to get that stamped on something before that paint dries, or all that anxiety's for nothing. And you have to press it down, but not too hard, not too soft.
Oh my gosh. Wait, somebody said the other direction. What, did I do it wrong? Go faster with the brayer. Blot it.
I think if it ends up smudgy, then you can just paint over the black with some paint and try again. But yeah.
Well, it didn't turn out too bad, but it's not like, yeah, see.
Let me see. Oh, I kind of like it. I think that's pretty.
Kind of faded. It's
pretty.
not as,
You could like go in there with a little tiny paintbrush and kind of fill in where it didn't go. And it could be half stamped and half. That's not bad. That's way better than anything I've ever done.
well, let me try the other side.
Okay, I'm just lightly touching this ever so lightly with the copper and my finger to hit the high spots. Oh, this is pretty.
Super chat from Gavin.
Gavin, what
What?
are you doing? Gavin, thank you. You don't need to do
Oh.
that. Did he seriously do that?
Yeah, we missed it. It's way back there.
No way.
Gavin, you are so cute. Thank you so
Gavin.
much. That is, that's precious.
That is precious. Thank you.
Look at his little emoji. He's cheering us on.
For our courage. Here's how it's looking now. Now you can see that the edges are a little wonky. So this is where the extra seashells come in.
Well, okay, so this one, there's that side. And there's that side.
Oh no. Yeah, that didn't have enough paint.
So this one.
Okay,
this
so
one.
what I think you could do is you know how you
Yeah.
like do a paint background and then try again. That's why I like to practice on
Okay.
paper, but okay, so
Well,
now
I mean, look how pretty that would have looked if it would have been all right.
Yeah.
All the different colors.
No, the one side is good, Danielle. I think you just take a tiny paintbrush and fill in the areas that didn't get it,
Okay.
especially against the black background. Okay, so I am going to, this is going to be kind of like the mermaid seashell dish that I made before.
Oh wow, these are done.
Oh yeah, those are done. You need to
So
pop those out.
I need to pop them out.
I'm just gluing shells on around the edge.
I love these stamps. I hope somebody knows how to use them.
Oh, so many people know how to use them. I see them all over the place. And they're in our
I'm not
Facebook
giving them
group.
justice. Okay, so
Lots
these.
of people know. So your kit comes with like little pearls and little shells, and you just want to edge the edge the situation with the seashells.
Ooh, look at these. So pretty. Where are we at? Love the resin molds. Yeah, me too. These are working out well. I'm gonna have to cut that one. But these are turning out much better than my stamp.
We're gonna get the stamps. I'm determined to figure out the stamps. I think Zeb is probably good at the stamps. He seems like the kind of person who would be. Who's good at stamps out there? Speak up. Raise your hand.
Yeah.
We want to know.
Okay. So now I'm gonna cut these little things off. Oh, I think Gavin has to go.
Oh, Gavin. What do you got to go do?
He has to go talk to his grandma.
Okay.
Tell your grandma that we love her.
Oh no, my pearl. My pearl slipped.
It's sweet. Maggie Fletcher says she is fabulous with stamps. Okay, we want to see your work.
Post it in the retail or in the creative relief group because we need some inspo.
We need some help. Show us how we do it. Put a little video there.
You know, there's a way to bring people onto these lives with us.
Oh, there is?
Like we could bring people who are experts in things, and
Oh,
like
that
they
would
could
be
we could
cool.
have a split screen with them, and they could be teaching us.
Is that through Zoom?
It's through the StreamYard.
Oh.
Yeah. I think we should try that.
Yeah, that would be cool because then, you know, you could get on here and show
Show us how it's done, because we don't know.
Maggie Fletcher says, will do.
Okay.
Okay, I've got lots of resin. Oh my gosh, these are gonna make. So how do you poke a hole through them? Oh, I guess you would just attach a piece.
You use the
right?
bales.
Okay. So these are gonna be beautiful little charms or earrings or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Necklaces. Oh my gosh, you could do so much with resin.
I gave you the little ring base.
Yeah. Okay, I'll make a ring.
Okay. What else are you gonna make?
I'll do a ring and I'll do a necklace, charm, and I could do a couple. Do you have a couple ring bases?
I think I just have the one.
Okay. But those are on the website, right?
Yeah.
For if they want to make a ring base.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm liking these. I feel like I've finally done something right. Okay. Since when did we start doing different projects? Like when did that happen? I thought we were always doing the same thing.
No, we've been doing different projects for a long time. 'Cause I figured this way they can see a variety. If they don't like what I'm doing, they might like what you're doing.
They'll never like it.
Like it's double the chance of liking something. If they're like, that shell is stupid, then they might like the jewelry.
Okay, so I'm gonna make this butterfly a ring. Yeah, I think that's a good butterfly ring because this one's too. This is gonna make a better necklace. This is gonna make a great necklace. Look at how pretty this mold is. That would make a really pretty necklace. They almost look like angel wings. But
I want to get those angel wings from Kathleen.
yeah,
I've seen, some people have bought those angel wings and I've seen the projects with them and they
They're
are
gorgeous, aren't
beautiful.
they?
Yes.
Yeah. I thought so too. Does a great job with those.
Gorgeous.
She just posted another video on a chippy style like bench.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it was good. Everybody's been really, really good. All the videos are super
Oh, they're
talented,
so
man.
Talented.
Okay. All right, so so now you can paint these? These are all dry? I can paint
Yeah,
them?
those are ready to paint. Unlike the clay, you don't have to wait. They're good to go.
Okay.
They're
so-
kind of slick, so you need to,
Yeah.
you know, give them a little bit of a light sand or 2 coats. They're good. Um,
What are we missing?
I don't know, I get lost in the moment and I stop talking and I feel like I'm being
Mhm.
rude. But I get all
Oh,
absorbed.
Gavin came back. He's like, "Hi, sorry, I'm here. What did I miss?" Not much, Gavin.
Okay, look at this. This is my little dish with the shells. I think it turned out really pretty. I'm super happy with it.
Okay, so I got a blue butterfly there, and then I think I want to do turquoise on this one. Okay. Lisa said, "Debbie, it looks excellent."
I know, it's really good and it's really easy. As long as you remember to glue the clay down, then you don't get the cracking.
That was the trick, to glue it down before
Yeah.
it dried.
Yeah, glue it down while it's wet. But I feel like I could go back and backfill this with some clay. I'm gonna paint this and see if I can make it look decent anyway. And if not, I'll just crack it out of there. But isn't this a lovely little place for your keys or for your jewelry? I might paint the back of this all copper. I don't know. Do you guys think I should paint the back of it completely copper? Probably.
I don't know. I like the natural.
You like the
shell.
natural? But there's like all kinds of, like, I think blue iris would be really good. Maybe I'll do this one blue iris real quick before we sign off.
Oh my gosh, it's 3 o'clock.
It is. Will you hand me the blue iris?
Yeah. Here we go. Uh-oh. Got the right lid? Yeah. Well, I don't feel like I accomplished anything today. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah, tomorrow's Finish Up Friday, so you can...
Oh man, I have a lot to finish up. I have these earrings that I made yesterday. I'm gonna paint those. And I have this mermaid necklace I gotta fix. And I have this I have to fix. And I have, what else? I have something else. Oh, I have to fix my little coasters and my keychain.
I've got so many things that I haven't gotten to from Finish Up Friday. I've got this cool little mermaid. Remember that mermaid tote that I was making?
Oh yeah.
down there on the floor. I saw it when I was trying to get everything out of the way to get the couch out of here. I'm like, oh yeah, that's from 2 weeks ago. My house is usually clean, but ever since we started doing this,
Yeah, 2 months.
try working a full-time job, crafting every day, living in a little place. It can be a craft catastrophe before you even know it. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a craft situation over here. Okay, I am gonna hit this with the hairdryer and put some copper on it just because we did start a little bit late, so we have a few seconds.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So, here it is with blue iris. I'm gonna go dry it with a hairdryer and come back.
Okay. Alright, so I've got an orange butterfly, a mermaid tail, or let's see, is that mermaid tail or is that sea glass? That's sea glass. And blue iris. But I'm going to do more details to it. So, let's see. Jamie's here. Hi, Jamie. Oh, Jamie's going live now. Okay, so we went over and we're kind of going over, and now Jamie's going live. So if some of you got to go see Jamie, then thank you for joining us. We'll say bye now, but we're going to stick around for like 5 more minutes. Just because we started late. Sorry, Jamie. Jamie just went live, so some people had to leave us, but
Rude. Well. How many left?
No, I just saw a couple, but
Take their names down.
yeah. We're gonna write your name down.
No, we should wrap this up so you can all go watch Jamie. I just want to get the dust on here for those of you who are curious. If you need to go watch Jamie, I totally understand, but you could open 2 windows at one time. Did we get another super chat?
Oh,
Who
thanks
is
for
that?
always being so entertaining.
Who was that?
Can I see your junk?
Junk.
That's her handle. Can I see your junk?
Oh, okay. All
She
right,
was like
there's
that
blue
junk.
iris with the wax on.
Lovely.
Here is, I'm gonna sprinkle some dust real quick, and then I'm gonna let you guys go, because we don't wanna interfere with the Jamie show.
All right, so I'll have some more necklaces for y'all, and I'll have a ring. I'll have a ring done. Okay, what are you doing?
Okay, here is all the decrepit dust.
Well, now you made it look
So
like
it's
black.
super dark. Yeah, you gotta wipe it back. That's where the
Okay.
magic happens.
Okay.
You gotta wipe it back, and this is the one that's cracked. So
I'm watching. I'm watching. Y'all watching?
I'm wiping. Super exciting.
All right. Let me
I
see.
feel like I need a glass of wine after this.
Let me see. Oh, that's gonna be pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
And then what are you gonna do with
Then
it?
I'll probably put copper on this one too, but I'll save this for tomorrow.
Yeah, that's I like it. They can't see it from afar, but
It looks like that indigo dye pattern, you know, that fabric that's all dyed indigo like,
Yeah.
which I love.
Show them a close up so they can kind of see the black and blue together.
Isn't that gorgeous? Minus the crack, but I'm
Oh.
gonna fill in the crack and come back tomorrow
Beautiful.
with the finished. And then here's this one.
Lava Wood says in China they add gold to the cracked areas.
They do.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, that's a
Well
good
then.
idea.
Maybe I should do gold.
It
and
has
silver.
some sort of spiritual meaning of some kind. Like I've heard that little story. I don't know what it is, but I've heard it.
Huh.
It's pretty. It's like broken pieces that are put together with gold, and it has
Yeah,
a meaning of the broken pieces are more valuable.
Well, you know how, like, that whole saying of how silver is refined through the fire.
Yeah.
Thank you, Can I See Your Junk, for the super chat. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for making us
We love
feel
having
better.
you here. Thank you for watching, even in the hard days. Like, I literally, like, today was a doozy, but I appreciate you being here and just going along for the ride. No matter how ill prepared we are, we love you. We so appreciate you. Thank you for all the super chats and all the wonderful comments. We will see you tomorrow for Finish Up Friday. Go check out Jamie, and yeah, have a great rest of your day. You
Yep.
have anything to add?
No. Thank you for joining us.
We love you.
We're very, very grateful.
Bye. It won't turn off.